Hey guys, Bilingual here, and today I'm going to take you guys on a journey way back to 1999 because we are going to have a look at my Gen 1 binder and we are also going to open some awesome Volume 1 reprint packs. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back, and yeah, I don't even know where to start, but I guess we are going to start with my binder, and this is it guys. Alright, there we go guys. Always funny because it is the Pokemon binder which actually holds my very first Gen 1 cards. And yeah, let's just dive into it. And first of all, we have some other cards here. This is something for a different video. Quick note, don't get scammed when buying first generation Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Check minute 11 if you want to be on the safe side because I'm explaining everything you have to know to you. Even PSA messed up in the beginning. So this is everything Volume 1, Volume 2 and so on. And way back then they had a booster pack which looked like this. So it is basically a half box is what the Japanese people call it, because it is half the size of a regular booster box. A quick comparison between an older booster box and the newer one, and it is quite obvious that this is the half box and this is the regular one. Pack wise though, both of these hold 30 packs, so there is no difference in the quantity of the packs, it is just how it looks. What do you think guys? Do you like this smaller sleek design or do you like the classic booster display design? I like both, to be honest. Alright, so today we are going to dive into the very first Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and this is where we are at guys. Look at all these beautiful cards. So first of all, let me present you a very nice piece of my collection. As you can see here, this is the Gate Guardian first generation card, and this card guys is a tournament card. You were only able to get this if you were at the Tokyo Dome tournament in 1999, which is absolutely crazy. And as of right now guys, I have actually the whole set of the 1999 Tokyo Dome tournament prize card, as you can see. And there is a little thing we have to distinguish here, because the Gate Guardian and also the Magician of Black Chaos, both of these you got when you just visited the tournament, so even the viewers got these promo cards. And actually this Trihorn Dragon, you actually had to win stuff, and this is basically the first promo card you could ever get if you won something. And after the Trihorn Dragon, there is 4 or 5 more promo cards you could get if you climbed up even higher in the tournament. But at that point guys, we are talking crazy money, which is nothing for me. But I got my hands on these 3 beautiful promo cards here from 1999. Absolutely crazy how these look, right? So to make the story complete guys, here on the left again you see 2 cards I just showed you, the Gate Guardian and the Magician of Black Chaos. Both of these cards you got by just visiting this event, so you didn't even have to participate in the tournament. Whereas for the Senden Genjin and the Ebirunite Dragon, which is their Japanese naming, you only got these when you actually entered the tournament. And for the Senden Genjin you had to actually win the first stage of the tournament, and for the Ebirunite Dragon you had to win the second stage of the tournament, so you had to get quite far into the tournament to get these as a reward. And following up here, the big guys, on the top left we have the Meteor Black Dragon and the Firewing Pegasus. And for the Firewing Pegasus you had to be placing 3rd in the tournament, and there is only 6 copies in the whole world. And for the Meteor Black Dragon you had to be 2nd place in the tournament, and there's only 4 copies in the entire world. And now we are going to look at the big boy here, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This is the #1 prize card, and there is only 2 copies ever being printed, so this is the rarest card from this tournament. And there on the right side you have the Trihorn Dragon, and to get the Trihorn Dragon all you had to do is participate in the tournament. So the promos I showed you are the easiest to acquire, every other promo is getting really expensive. Alright, enough promo cards, let's continue with the binder. And let's also have a closer look at these awesome secret rares from back in the day guys. Let's check out these Happy Lady Sisters here. Absolutely amazing that these cards are so old at this point. Look at this gorgeous foil guys, really stunning how these look. Very nostalgic and old look guys. It is way different from the more modern cards obviously. And one thing you can see here on this card in particular is this card has quite a lot of silvering at the edges, and silvering is something which just happened a lot way back then. So you can't really judge a card's condition by silvering. It is just what it is, guys. And if you don't know what silvering is basically the holo foil. So in this case it is a secret rare, so on the sides you actually see the secret rare foiling coming out of the card. But yeah, absolutely stunning, guys. What do you think? Do you like these old secret rares? I really like them, because also the stars and the element here of the monster is still normal, but it is just the art which is secret rare. Alright guys, let's move on to the next page. And another interesting fact for these first generation cards is that the actual artwork here of the card is a little bigger than how it is in the TCG. So in the TCG we got the third generation layout, which had 2 predecessors in the OCG, but it is only in the OCG. And right now I'm showing you the first generation layout, and after that there's also the second generation layout. You will see in a second here, because on the next page, guys, I have a mix of second generation and first generation Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and it is very easy to distinguish first and second gen. Why? Because let's have a look at these Dark Magicians over here, guys. Let's check them out. So first of all, can you guess by looking at these artworks which one is the Gen 1 and which one is the Gen 2? Alright guys, if you have a closer look, you can easily see that the Dark Magician on the right has no Eye of Anubis here on the right corner, whereas the second generation card, which is the LB print, has an Eye of Anubis, so it is super easy to distinguish both of these versions. On top of that, you can also see a difference in the attack and defense kanjis, so the Chinese lettering the Japanese also use, and on the first generation cards you can see that the attack and defense are 3 kanjis, and on the left for the second generation there is only 1 kanji for attack and defense. So there you go, this is how you distinguish first and second generation layout cards. But both of these are really old, and I think these are phenomenal pieces for your collection, guys. Unfortunately, these very old Volume 1 to Volume 7 ultra rares especially are quite heavy hitters for your piggy banks, so I would really recommend you guys to not go for near mint copies for these. Just go for binder copies and go for these moderately played, very light played, or if you're on the EU, for the excellent copies. Let's just have a look at some more cards here, because it is just too crazy how these look. So we did the comparison with the Dark Magicians, so let's also have a quick check on these blue ices here. And actually I'm cheating a little bit here. On the left again we have the second generation card, it is the LB print, and on the right we technically have the first generation layout, but this is also a topic I wanted to briefly touch on this video. Here on the right you see a stainless steel version of this card, so maybe let's have a closer look so you can really see the differences. This card is not really a card made out of cardboard. This is actually a metal card, it's a steel card. So it looks a little different, especially on the back, you might be able to tell. It is very glossy, very shiny, guys. As you can see, the light totally reflects here on the back of this card. So there is a few cards which look like first generation cards, but they are not, okay? And this is something I wanted to get out, guys, because in the packs we are going to open today, we also have a problem being introduced by the 20th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! So already 5 years back. And what is the problem, guys? The problem is in these packs over here. So first of all, you need to be able to distinguish the actual Volume 1 packs from these reprint packs. So all of these 4 packs are reprint packs, and Volume 1 packs are really expensive. They go for around $200 to $250 each, and these are more like 20 to 30 bucks each. So a huge difference. And how can you tell the difference? Well, let me get you a real Volume 1 pack in a second here. Alright guys, so there we go. I have opened Volume 1 to 7 booster packs right here. These are really nice to collect because, yeah, these are opened and therefore you don't have to pay crazy prices, but you still can have a look at these awesome designs, guys. Just look at these. Super nice. So we have Volume 6 here with May, Volume 7 Bandit Keys, Pegasus here, Kaiba, and Joey and Yugioh, obviously. I forgot this guy's name, Shadi. Sorry, Shadi, for forgetting you. And let's have a closer look at these both packs right here. I mean, obviously on the left you have the original, and on the right you have the reprint pack. And what can you see? On the top right corner, guys, you can see the original one shows 150 yen, because that was the price when this Yu-Gi-Oh set initially released. $1 basically for a pack. And here on the right you don't see it. Okay, this is the easiest way to tell whether a pack is a reprint or not. Alright guys, and now we are going to open these 4 wonderful packs. These are all packs I bought in Japan, and these were declared to be heavy. So if you open a 20th anniversary set, you get 3 packs, and you always get a pack which has an ultra rare, you always get one with a super rare, and there's always a pack with a rare. So you are guaranteed to get 1 ultra rare in 3 packs. And these packs, guys, were declared to be heavy. Alright, let's have a look here at this beautiful card. Let's zoom in a little bit. Alright, so first of all, guys, what can you see? What layout is this? I mean, since they are trying to revive the flair and the feeling of the first gen, obviously this card is a first generation layout, because you can see here it has 3 kanjis for attack and defense, and it also, oh wait guys, what do you see? The reprint here has an Eye of Anubis, and the original Volume 1 series Ultra Rare doesn't have the Eye of Anubis. Usually only the 2nd gen has the Eye of Anubis, but it has only 1 kanji for attack and defense, right? So this is basically a hybrid. It is a hybrid between the Volume 1 series cards and also the Volume 2. And this is the easiest way you can tell this card is a reprint, and even PSA falls for this, so be careful if you guys slaps, guys. Not every single Volume 1 Dark Magician, etc. is really a Volume 1 Dark Magician. Alright, let's dig into the pack, guys. Can we pull the Dark Magician? We have the little dragon here. Damn, these artworks are just so nice, guys. And we got a fisher here, Jiware in Japanese. Really, really cool. So our first foil here of this pack, and they look really, really good. I mean, you can see that the texture of the card is more glossy than how the old cards actually look like, because this is still a modern card, but it is just so cool to see these cards, guys. Alright, and we have a Poseidon's Spear. Alright, next up, guys, we have still 3 more packs. Let's dig into these packs. Alright. So there's only Gaia and there's only Dark Magician as ultra rares. I don't know the other super, maybe it is a trap hole, but we will find out in a bit. What will we pull here? We got another fisher, so we won't know which is the other super rare. Unfortunate, so we got 2 fissures. And actually in these reprint sets there is not that many cards you can pull. Open this one. It is time for some ultra rares, guys. Perfect for the video, saving the best for last. Alright, let's continue. Doreiku, Kaenso, Hinoko, and now we should have something here. And we got the Gaia, guys. Look at him. Wow, these look so nice. These are absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nicely made, guys. No scratches at all. Just the OCG quality cardstock. Oh, it is actually the last card. I tried to pull another one. Let's have a quick look at the back. Yeah, it looks absolutely pristine. Alright, now we have to hope that we are actually going to get the Dark Magician, because it could be another Gaia, right? Like we doubled up with the fissure. And actually, if we got the fissure as a double, I'm a little afraid that we might get a Gaia again. So let's hope that we're not getting another Gaia here, guys. Fingers crossed. Like the video and also subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We are not done yet, but I need your luck, guys. Let's pull the Dark Magician. Please. Dark Magician. Oh no! So, I think it is confirmed, guys. If you pull fissure twice, then you're guaranteed to get another Gaia. So a little unfortunate, so I have to get my hands on the Dark Magician reprint when I'm in Japan. But I'm in Japan in actually 2 weeks, so there will be a lot of content coming from Japan, guys. I hope you will enjoy some vlogs of me in the very near future. And I would say, let's finish this binder here because I have still some interesting cards to show you. So here we have some secret rares again. We have the Gaia here. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful Gaia here. Wow. These prismatic foiling is really, really cool looking. How do you like it? I think these are phenomenal, guys. Wow. And also I didn't go for like perfect near mint copies for my binder. It is just ridiculous how expensive these are if you go for like the really, really clean copies. But you can see in the binder they look perfectly fine, okay? So you don't have to break your piggy banks. All right, let's continue. And this page is also really interesting, and this page is PlayStation promos only. I've made an exception here for the Seiyaru. This card here in the OCG is ridiculously expensive. It is from a Game Boy game. It is a Game Boy Promo, so it is not directly a set of these cards here. So this would basically be a different card from a different set, but this is actually the DDS copy. And yeah, I just had to go for this because even if you get this really, really beat up, you pay like at least $200, $300 for this card. Very, very beat up, guys. Like not even excellent on or moderately played, way worse condition. And this is because this card is extremely rare. It is extremely rare with the perfectly ultimate great moss. Both of these have the same rarity tier, and if I remember correctly, these are like in 2.5% of every game. So you had to buy like 50 games to get at least one of these. So this is why these are so expensive. Whereas these promos here from the PlayStation game are a little bit more affordable. And obviously this beautiful Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon is still the most expensive promo from the PlayStation set. So for this guy you can also pay a couple hundreds in a good condition, but it is like payable, right? Whereas if you go for the true near mint Seiyaru or the moth card, guys, you are paying a couple $1,000 just for one card. Absolutely crazy. And guys, here you go. This is the very first Exodia which was ever released. This is the volume series Exodia, and actually you were able to get certain limbs of the Exodia from packs, and there's also 2 limbs you were only able to get from books because these were book promos. And to be really precise, also the head here is the card which is only included in the premium pack 1. So to get a full set of Exodia in the OCG back in the days, you had to open the premium pack 1 booster pack, which was distributed at the 1999 Tokyo Dome tournament, where we had the promos at the very beginning of the video. And then there's also 2 books which featured limbs. I will show you the books right now. Alright guys, so I just have the books right here. Check these out. And honestly guys, I'm really, really happy that I own these because it was super hard for me to find books with sealed promos. It is absolutely crazy to find these. These are basically extinct. I couldn't find them online. I couldn't find them in any stores. And yeah, there you have it. This is how the book looks like. And here on this page, there is a limb of Exodia in here in the first generation layout. And I'm not going to open this for obvious reasons, but this is how the book looks. And the book basically is just a book featuring a game, right? This is, which game is it? It is Dark Duel Stories, as you can read here. And there's also another one. I don't know why they had like 2 books. I've never really checked out the contents of these books. Wow, there's the promo cards we just had. At least some of them, right? There you have the Moth. Then you have Hori Naito Dragon, which is the Japanese name for this guy. Really cool. And there we go. This is the other book, guys. These are actually quite small books. These are not like full-fledged big books, more like pocket books is how we call them in Germany. And let's go to the very back, and as you can see here guys, this is also where the promo is hidden. Here you have it. Okay, this is how it looks like. So these 2 books have 2 limbs, and I think it is either the left limbs or the right limbs, and the other 2 limbs you were able to get from the booster boxes. So not from volume 1 necessarily, They came a little later, but I think in volume 3 and volume 4 there is 1 limb each. So it is quite an effort to collect the whole Exodia in the OCG at least, and yeah, if you were able to complete it, you were kinda badass back then. Alright guys, I think I have a final page for you guys in this binder, which is this reprint Exodia from the set called PG, which stands for Phantom God. It is not Pharaonic Guardian, and this set here features the Secret Rare Exodia, which is also really nice. And I think this is one of the best looking Exodias we have in the whole OCG, guys. What do you think? I personally really like them. And a small little bonus here at the very end, guys. Do you know what card this actually is, guys? It might look a little familiar, but then you think, no, I don't really know it. This is actually the censored art of the Spellbinding Circle. It looks also very cool in the TCG, I have to admit that, but the pentagram here didn't make it into the TCG. And obviously, if you want these old artworks uncensored, you have to go for the OCG, which is really nice. And a cool purpose of collecting OCG cards as well, especially if these cards are not featured in the Lost art. Alright. And the last card I'm going to show you is the card I just recently graded with my last ARS return. And if you haven't checked out that return, guys, it is super worth watching. Check it out, it is the last video on the channel. And here we have an ARS Japanese grading service graded B Skull Dragon here from volume 5 in 1999. Look at this label. Doesn't this look super awesome? I mean, it is in perfect lighting right now, but it just shines. It is an anamelium brushed label and it looks so premium. And just check out also the quality and the clarity of this case. Really cool. And this card I got in a collection I bought like 2 or 3 years ago. And this card actually just scored an 8. I don't know why this is an 8 though. It was super clean. I easily thought this could be a 10, which is why I graded it. But yeah, I assume they found something I wasn't able to see. And this is the last eye candy I have for you guys in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And yeah, we will see us with another ARS return this weekend. So stay tuned for that. And until then, guys, wishing you a wonderful day and see you in the next one. Bye.